Okay, after a little technical difficulty in the last day or so, I think we're back on. This is day 140 of 365, and I'm having to redo this recording, so we're gonna go from here. So we took a trip to New Orleans Saturday, and just there and back. Well, there we stayed overnight. My wife, new company that she works for, they had a family picnic at the zoo, so that's what we did today, but I'll talk about that in the next one. But so when we were traveling down there and we got into the New Orleans area and exited off of I-10 there, our friends and I, we were talking back and forth. When we owned a restaurant, we used to go to the food show every year, and the hotel we stayed at was like literally right across the street from the Montreal Convention Center. We would walk across the street, and there was a bunch of overpasses right near us, so that, but when we exited this time to see, our friends had been telling us that there's a huge homeless problem going on around that whole area, and that they had to have security guards take people from one side of the street to the other. I mean, literally, you're crossing 4 lanes of traffic. And I'm like, really? Oh my gosh! I hate to think that. Now, we haven't been to the food show in a while because of COVID and a lot of things. So, and our friends haven't gone either because of that. But when we made the exit and we got to the bottom of the exit, sure enough, just like it seemed like homeless encampments for as long as you could see, for as far as you could see. And I kept thinking, oh, what's going on? And so then last night, Saturday night, we got into our hotel, we checked in, and we were walking around Jackson Square. And so Jackson Square is a lot of vendors and a lot of palm readers and artists and horse-drawn carriages and a lot of things going on, but tourists, right? But when we got into the backside of Jackson Square, that is directly in front of the church, there were homeless people just like laying all over the ground, everywhere, under the benches, on top of the benches, with their dogs, just strewn out in all sorts of form and fashion of dress, which I guess got me to thinking, what are we doing? What is our elected officials doing? Now, maybe they're saying that that's not part of their job. Maybe that's the thing. But okay, look, clearly we have some issues going on in the United States that are more important, that should be more important than what's going on in the streets of our towns and our big cities. Homelessness, people that are coming in from other countries that are not really should be here, or have not gone through the proper channels to get here. But the homelessness, the people that are already here, clearly we have a mental health issue. Now, who is going to be the ones going to step up to fix these issues? Because it is not a solution to just put them into a home. It is not. It cannot be. I'm old enough to remember when they used to try this years ago, 40, 50 years ago. They said, we need to just get them into a home, because that's what they need. They need a home. They don't. They need mental health. They need somebody to look after them. And if that means we need to build large facilities, then maybe that's what we need to do. But we have a huge, and maybe drugs is part of that also. But we're going to have to address these things, because it's going to crush the cities that you love. And New Orleans is one of the cities that I used to always enjoy going to, and the more I go there now, I find it less appealing to me. Same with Chicago. It scares me. It bothers me, because I don't know what we're doing, and I don't know if in my lifetime we're going to see that solution. I would like to hope to, but the grandeur of these large cities, New Orleans, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, is being crushed. And the generations that follow us will never be able to enjoy their splendor, never be able to enjoy the beauty of them. And I think that bothers me the most. Yeah. So what are our elected officials doing? I'm asking. That's my question. What are they doing? Man, I hope you have a great evening this evening, and I hope tomorrow brings you much blessings and joy. Merry Christmas. You thought you'd catch me this time. I hope you have a fantastic tomorrow, Sunday, and I wish you all the best. Take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.